So today's video is going to be on summer writing essentials, and this is a collab with Long Spot Love, and this week's theme is summer. So Long Spot Love is going to be doing a summer video, and so is Mackenzie, who's the other owner of this YouTube account. Video, like I said, I'm going to be going over summer essentials, but not in the clothes area. I'll mention one clothing item, and it's obviously has to be there because it has the word summer in it. So I'm just going to be going over summer writing essentials that you can put like in your bag on the way to writing. And like if you're writing places like my writing place and Mackenzie's writing place and Long Spot Love's writing place, we have camps that you can help with, and it could be like essentials if you're helping out with like a little kid camp or something like that. So yeah, let's get into the video. And thing that you could put in your writing bag on your way to a summer lesson is obviously, this is the clothing item I was talking about, is summer writing pants. You do not want to bring winter writing pants because they have like fuzz on the inside. So, but usually what you get whenever you first start writing is summer writing pants because you'll first start writing in the summer. So, you know what I'm saying? Usually you can get those summer writing pants from your local tech store. Okay, so the second thing you can put in your writing bag on your way to your summer lesson is a bunch of hair ties, because you can lose them. Like, I always forget to bring my hair ties, so I always make sure that I have them in there every time I leave. And if I'm in a rush, I put a bunch of them in there the night before, because I'll know I'll probably be in a rush the next day. And I'll already have them in there, so I don't have to worry about that. But remember to put in some rubber bands, or as you call them, hair ties. I call them hair ties. Well, whatever you want to call them, in there the day before or the morning of, if you can remember. And also, a good thing about bringing those is anybody who forgets them, they can ask you, and you'll be like, I have some in my bag. And a good place to keep them is also on your wrist, because that's where I keep most of my hair ties. So, third thing you will put in your summer writing bag is, you can bring it for, this helps for whenever you're helping with a camp, or maybe you're attending a camp, or you're watching your horse for a show, just something you would be using if you were going to be there all day, and that is snacks. And by snacks, I don't mean like a big lunch. I mean, you can bring a big lunch, but make sure it is inside. Like, put it in your trainer's house, or if it's like my writing place, we have an apartment, or put it in the tack room, but put it inside somewhere, because I left mine outside, and a bunch of ants decided to eat my turkey sandwich. It was not good, so make sure you put it inside. But yes, that is one of the things you'll use if you're going to be there all day, or if you're like me, who gets hungry right after they work hard. So, yeah. The thing you can bring is something you would probably be using if you just have one lesson, but it's really hot and you're probably going to be doing some hard work, because that's what you usually do in the summer, is hard work in the summer. And I end up coming back sweaty and tired, feeling like awful and disgusting and sweaty. Something you can bring is a rag. And rags really help if you wet them with cold water, probably move a little bit of ice in there, and then just put it on your forehead. And in my barn, I keep saying in my barn, but that's where my examples are coming from. But at my barn, we have a bathroom inside of the barn, or if you don't, you can just go ask your trainer if you can use the bathroom in their house and just put it on there, put some cold water on there. You don't have to use ice, but if it's during the summer, usually some barns will have a thing full of ice and water, so people do not get dehydrated if they forget to bring water. So, yeah, just remember that rag so you can wet it with cold water, maybe put some ice in there if you have any, and just leave it on your forehead. And that makes you feel so much better. It doesn't make you feel as groggy and sick and disgusting and sweaty. So, and it also refreshes you and wakes you up just in case you're going to have to go to another lesson after that. And you will be awake and not tired of forgetting the course, which happens to me too many times. Tip, well, not really tip, but essential to put in your writing bag is definitely, this is a definite need, a water bottle. Okay? Water bottles are a need, because I've seen a rider get dehydrated and throw up everywhere because they forgot their water bottle, and it was in the summer and they were working really hard and everything, and it was actually a beginner in a beginner camp, and she was learning how to post, and she forgot her water bottle and was throwing up, and we had to give her some water and everything. But that is what you need, is a water bottle. Dehydration is the worst thing you could ever go through. I've been dehydrated and it feels like you are going to pass out. Like, you'll start shaking, you'll throw up, you get this bad migraine, and anybody who suffers from migraines like me knows how bad those hurt. So you need water so you don't have to endure those types of things. And also, water can help you to stay focused because it's a hydration type of thing. It just goes through you and just helps you focus. Which doesn't make sense why teachers won't let us keep water in their rooms. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I worked really hard on it, and I really thought long about what I was going to do for this type of series, and I really thought, oh my gosh, summer writing essentials. And I read it by Mackenzie, and she was like, okay, just try not to include clothes. And I was like, then what can I include? So I just had to think about it on like my 5-minute trip home, because I had to rush and do this before my mom got home, because it's easier to film home alone because your parents or your siblings don't think you're talking to yourself. And no matter how many times you tell them you're filming, they'll still think you're insane and talking to yourself. But yeah, I hope you guys